noise. All right. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday and happy St. Patty's Day. I've got my green. I'm the fitness angel, Angel Falk. So glad y'all have joined us. And what we're going to do today is talk about our mission. We have a mission with our company, and it is to inspire healthy living around the world. And when I joined this company, it wasn't really for the business or even the mission. It was just to get myself healthier. Many of you know my story. I was very fit. I started out, let me tell you a little background about my jobs. Okay, I've had so many jobs. I've been working since I was 15. I loved working. It was just fun to me to make money and to be around people and all that. So my first job, you would not believe, was at McDonald's. I worked at McDonald's. I didn't last long because the French fry machine burned my arms, and I said, I'm out. And, and then I got a job at the mall, and I was in heaven. I was, a teenager. And I got into retail and clothes. And one thing I remember from my boss, she said, you never just stand around. You are always looking for something to do. And that stuck with me. And I think it's good for young people to have that work ethic. You see people nowadays just standing around at the stores, but we were always straightening and looking for things and buttons that needed to be sewn tighter or whatever. And then my next job was working at an insurance company. I was a file clerk, and that was the worst job in the world. I hated files. I hated numbers. I just carried files from floor to floor. Hated that. Then I got a job at the mall again. Mall was like one of my favorite places. And I sold purses at Gaffer's. Do y'all remember Gaffer's? Do they even have that around anymore? Okay, it became Dillard's later. Dillard's bought them out. And then I got a job at a bank because I was dating a guy. His mom worked at the bank, and she's like, you'd be awesome at the bank. And all this time I was in college by this point. And so I worked, I remember I had to learn how to type, and I worked as a teller, and I was so just fun. I just always made it a party. And I remember Friday nights when everybody got paid, I worked the drive-through, and I knew everybody, and it was so much fun. I had guys asking me out in the drive-through. It was, it was crazy. And then I went to work for a pediatrician, just answering the phone and helping out there. And then I went to work at Parisian, which again, I was at the mall. But I loved it, and that place taught me so much. I remember on our name tag it said, "You're somebody special." Do y'all remember that slogan? That was their slogan, "You're somebody special." And they taught me that when a customer comes, you want to know everything about them. You want to know their name, their birthday, their phone number. We had a book. We wrote it all down. You want to know what size they wore, what their favorite brands were, what their favorite colors were. And I learned so much about that. It was being a servant. You really wanted to serve these people and make them feel special. You always spelled out their name and called them by name. And you would call their husband and tell them when their favorite line came out, or when they're, it's their birthday, it's Christmas, I have a perfect outfit for you. So I just learned so much about serving people through that. And then, of course, I was finishing up college and had a few other little crazy jobs in there. One really bad job. This is before I was a Christian. I was a shot girl. So I wore how military men wear those straps, and they have places for their bullets. I had shot glasses, and I was selling shots. I did not last long in that, because even in my heathen days, I knew that was not right. I just knew this is not right, because it was always the same people, right? So that didn't last long. But then, of course, I became a teacher, graduated, became a teacher, got married. My husband and I were just so in love with Jesus. I taught in a Christian school. Those were some of the best years of my life. Loved it. And then, well, of course, when I had my babies, I wanted to be a stay-at-home mommy, and I'm so thankful. I know it's a privilege I got to do that. And then when Lydia was a baby, just a few months old, I wanted to go to the gym, and that was not in the budget, so I got a job folding towels and working the front desk. And I was always in the front row of all the classes, and the aerobics coordinator said, you need to be teaching classes. I was like, okay. So I got all the certifications, and that's how I started my fitness journey. And love doing that so much. And then in 2009, that's when I had my health crisis and lost my hearing, found out there was a brain tumor, had to have surgery, lots of treatments, guys. I had a hard recovery. And that's when I kind of woke up to, I'm not very healthy. I was fit, but we drank, Diet Cokes. We ate fast food. We ate anything that was, quick, cheap, and easy. And you don't want to be quick, cheap, and easy, right? So I started learning more and studying more, found out you really need to eat more plant foods if you want to be healthy. So we started trying to eat more plant foods. You really want raw, you want vine ripened, and you want to eat the rainbow every day. And that is a challenge. And so that's kind of how I started my health journey. And I met a nurse at Vanderbilt who told me about Juice Plus. So I was like, oh my gosh, she took me to an event where there was a doctor talking about children, specifically how they need these plant foods in their diet to prevent disease. It was about prevention. And I was like, sign me up. I want everybody on it. Anyway, the best price, of course, was to become a rep. So I said, sure, that's fine. But I didn't really do anything with it. I didn't see the value in the business yet. I only was focusing on the products and getting them in my body. Because if y'all don't know, Juice Plus is blending fruits, vegetables, and berries. There's 30 different fruits, vegetables, berries in the rainbow. They're vine ripened, and they take the water out. And then you just have the antioxidants in a capsule or chewable. So it's a simple way to get all of these nutrients in your body to fight cancer, to fight diabetes, heart disease. Every diet out there needs plant foods. So got started, and then I knew I needed to make some money. My husband, had worked all these years, me being a stay-at-home mom, and I was teaching fitness classes, but fitness, you don't get paid when the gym closes, like when COVID shut down. You don't get paid when you're sick or when your kids are sick or when the gym just closes for various reasons, holidays, whatever. So I just knew that wasn't the way to go for having a steady income. So I did get a full-time job when my kids were in high school and college, and it was as a health coach. And the only way I got that job was because my degree was in education. If you had a degree in education or psychology or health and nutrition, you could get this job. So I thought it was like a perfect job for me. I loved it. But y'all, I was miserable in a cubicle, 8 hours a day on the phone. And I had 2 computers going. I had to document everything, and it drove me crazy. I just thought, this is too stressful, even though I love the people. And that is about the time I found out about the company Juice Plus. Dr. Odom and Maria reached out. Do you want to make this a business? And I said, yes, absolutely. I was taking it, loving it. My health had dramatically improved. My family's health, different things like my son's allergies, asthma, all that just kind of went away. The eczema, and then my daughter had health stuff, and it started working its way out. I don't want to embarrass her, but she has some things going on, not being very regular, and, and all of that. So we got so much relief. My husband, his energy is amazing. He still works out and has a body of like a 20-year-old. So I knew it was helping us, so why not help others? And that is when I started and got lots of customers, and then started building a team. And it has just really improved our life. And my daughter now teaches elementary school, and we were doing our taxes and joking because I made more than she did this year. And she's like, why did I go to college for 4 years to be a teacher? And I'm not making very much, but you got to love what you do too. She loves the kids. And I think when COVID is over and she's back in the classroom, she's going to be thrilled again. But it is so nice to be able to make an income doing what you love and helping people and changing lives. So that is my story. And I would love to pass the baton to Brandy, but first let's watch a short video. I'm going to screen share, and then Brandy's going to share her journey to how she ended up in this. Let's see. I wanted this video. Here we go. I think with these storms, the Wi-Fi is a little slow. Here we go.
But the think our business model really addresses what people are looking for in kind of the gig economy. The primary reason for that is that our business model is very simple, and it has been very simple for almost 50 years now.
Juice Plus does everything for you. They bill, ship, collect directly to end consumer. All you have to do is share the product and your experience and help others do the same. It does not get more simple than that. This is a great way to just use the moments, the busyness of your life, and weave this business into everything that you're currently doing. And I get to do it when I want, with who I want. I do have that choice, which is amazing.
Other jobs, there are things out there, for instance, ride sharing, driving, deliveries.
You're stuck in an office, or you're behind a cash register, you're working for someone else.
I think it's hard to put a price on being your own boss. And it's something that goes way beyond just taking our products. It's come with us, get inspired, get educated, get motivated.
It took me from feeling like a stuck stay-at-home mom that was just trying to get through each day to why not help other people experience this, or at least let them know about it, while also working this business with my own personality in the way that I want to.
It really is about changing lives, inspiring healthy living, and making a difference.
What makes the Juice Plus company unique is this incredible partnership that we have between people that are out there sharing Juice Plus and how we at corporate do the best we can to support it.
Step by step, from the first level to the next level, someone is there for you.
The company has done an incredible job placing all the infrastructure in place to help you be successful.
There's never been a better time to start the Juice Plus business. If you're asking why, I would say why not?
It takes three things: sharing your story, sharing the product, and sharing the business opportunity. And oh, by the way, let's have some fun.
There's no overhead. The company does the shipping and the billing for us. All we get to do is talk to people and care for people and educate people on the power of nutrition, and the most researched nutrition product in the world with the best people in the world. And I don't know who wouldn't want to be a part of this.
Come and join us. Come and join and see what happens when you get a group of people that are locked in on understanding what nutrition can do to the body. Experience the joy and the wellness of it. It's very exciting. I'm telling you, it's exciting.
It is exciting. Let me stop the share. I love that video. All right, Brandy, tell us your story. How you ended up here.
Yes, how did I end up here? Through God's divine timing and through God's divine connections is how I made it here. But just to back up with my story, in 2018, I went through a year of loss. I got a divorce, I lost my dad to suicide, and then lost my job in the corporate world of 20 years. And I was in a place of like, okay, God, like, I'm not really sure what you want me to do. You've taken everything away. Now what? And what he did is he brought an angel into my life, an actual angel. During like my grief and mourning that I was going through, I started going to the Y, and I was taking Angel's classes. She always had such a great attitude and loved her Christian music. And we just started to like become friends. And one day we were having a boohoo pool party because both of our sons were going away to college, and instead of the boohoo breakfast for the kindergartners. And we were just talking, and it just kind of dawned on me that about 5 or 6 years ago, my stepmom Elizabeth and my dad were actually Juice Plus partners, and they had shared the product with me. It wasn't the right time for me, but when they had to move or they chose to move and they downsized, and one of the things that they let go of was their Juice Plus. And as Angel and I were sitting in the pool, it just the thought popped into my head, like, maybe if my dad was still on Juice Plus, like maybe he'd still be around. And with that move, what had happened is he had a doctor came, and the doctor put him on medication that we really feel is the reason why we lost him the way that we did. So it just was like those connections. I called Elizabeth and I said, I'm thinking about doing this as a business. She's like, yes, let's pray about it. And she called me back and said, okay, we're going to do this, and I'm going to be your first team member. So I didn't jump into this alone. And in a time that I needed community, my Juice Plus community, not just my team, but our sidelines were there to support me and to help me share my story, because it's hard to talk about suicide. It's hard to talk about divorce. It's hard to talk about job loss. And so this community has given me not only an income, but an opportunity to share my story. And I just love being around the positive people that are a part of this community. And as they said in the video, we're just sharing our story. We're sharing the product. We're sharing the opportunity. And one of the ladies on there said, you don't need any inventory. Like literally, I'm already buying the product for myself. So that's what I have in my house. I share my website, I share my story, and then people just order on their own, right? So they just go in and order. So I don't have to have anything except for my website. And all we do is pay $52 a year for that, for us to have that website. And another plus is this thing right here. This is my Tower Garden. Here's my green for the day. I'm wearing it on my shoulder over here, but that's just another part of our business. And because I've gotten so excited about being able to grow something like this in my dining room in the small space, I'm sharing that with other people. And so I have lots of people that have ordered Tower Gardens so they can grow things on their own, and have also joined my business. So I had a landscaper that joined my business because he saw the Tower Garden, and so he's going to be able to talk to his customers about getting Tower Gardens. So it's all about sharing. We're sharing our gift of health and our gift of wealth, and I get to choose who I work with, like they said on the video, and work it when I want to work it and not work it when I don't want to work it. So I'm in charge of my own hours, which before in the corporate job, I was working 8 to 5. I was traveling 40% of the time, where I was having to go to shift meetings at midnight and then get back up and be in another shift meeting at 7 a.m. So having this type of a business, I'm able to work it at 8 o'clock or in the morning, 3 in the afternoon. If I want to work at 9 p.m., I can work at 9 p.m. If I don't, I can cut my hours off. So just being able to be in control of my own schedule and my own income was a huge plus for this. And I mean, the best part of all, my health, like I'm in the best health I've ever been. And my background is in health and wellness. I spent 20 years in the corporate world teaching people how to eat healthy. And you don't have to have that background to do this business. Like you don't need that at all. But the fact that I went all that time thinking I knew what I knew, and I was teaching what I knew to help people get healthy. But I'm just by taking the product every day, like Dr. Odom says, my health is in the best. Like I'm sleeping well. My bathroom jobs are regular. I have energy. I wake up in the morning and I'm ready to go. And on top of that, I've lost 25 pounds, even though that's not part of part of our mission, but it's just residual of taking my plant powders every day and drinking my shakes every day. And so all I want to do is share that with the people that I love and the people that I'm around. And this business gives me the opportunity to do that. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I love your story. I love that you had that health background, but you've learned so much. You've got new habits. Even when you think you know it all, you don't know it all. I mean, we are always learning, and I love that about our company too, that we are constantly getting education from doctors, nurses, physical therapists. Last night I heard a guy, I forgot what his background was. He was in some kind of business background, but he had some serious lifestyle issues. And he went to a boot camp, a Juice Plus boot camp, which hopefully those will start back soon. And Harriet Sulzer did a prayer breakfast, and it rocked his world. And he changed his life spiritually and got plugged into this community, and it helped everything. His physical health, his spiritual health, his emotional, his marriage improved. I mean, if you start working on one part of your health, it's all intertwined. You are spirit, you have a soul, you live in a body, and it's all connected. So when you just put your toe in and you start getting a little better, it's going to lead to other parts of your health journey. And I believe we're all called to be healthy, and we're all called to be whole and healed. And we just need to get more educated, learn, and take action. Take action towards better health. Maria, I'm glad you hopped on. Can you talk and drive at the same time?
Hey, I don't know, maybe.
Oh gosh. Well, if you wanted to share quickly your story with Juice Plus, I would love for everybody to hear it.
Okay, can you hear me very well?
Yes.
Okay. Well, very quickly, my story with Juice Plus started 17 years ago. I was a mom of 4, now a mom of 5, but back then, 17 years ago, it was 4 kids, a husband. We were sick a lot in the doctor's office, and I knew we needed to change what we were eating. We needed help, but I didn't know what. And a friend shared these plant powders, and when she said gummies, and that I could get my kids to eat gummies that had fruits and vegetables in them, I knew that this was the answer. And so our health started to change pretty quickly. Brandy talked about being regular and more energy. Those were 2 of the main things that I noticed. I didn't take naps anymore. And so from that, I was so excited. I knew there were other mamas and daddies and families that wanted and needed to know this information. And so I got excited, and I was sharing with everybody that would listen. And I didn't realize at the time that I knew I needed another source of income, but I didn't know that this could be it. I wanted to stay home with my kids. I did not want to send them to daycare and get an 8 to 5 job. This, I realized, could be a way for me to be able to stay home, and it has been. I started to share with more people, and my team started to grow. And as my team grew, my paycheck grew, and it has been so much more than I ever expected. I'm different than I was 17 years ago. Our finances are so different, and I did not realize what a big impact that makes in a family's life until it was happening to us. And so I got even more excited about sharing this mission, this business with families, so that other mamas could stay home if they wanted to, or do whatever it is that they needed that income for. And so now it took me about 3.5 years to reach the top position with our company. And with that comes an insurance benefits package. And wow, what a relief that's been. Over the years, my husband's been in and out of different jobs. And the one thing that stayed stable is my Juice Plus paycheck. And not only stable, but it has grown. And I love that the more people that I share with, and the more team members that come and partner with us, the bigger that becomes. And it has been a way and a source, a solution for us. We've been able to give and go and do so much more for my family, but also we've been able to give. And that is such a wonderful blessing. And it just reminds me of, to whom much is given, much is expected. And it is so much more fun to be able to give to people. And I'm so thankful that I've got a way to do it. And my family gets to do this alongside with me. When they all turn 18, they want their own Juice Plus partnership. And so I've got another daughter that's about to turn 18. And so she gets to be part of that now. And I'm so excited. I love that. I love working with them. I love teaching my family that you can do your life, but you can also help people along the way. And, I think you said it, or I may have said it earlier, but the more people you help, the bigger impact that you have, and your paycheck grows and you're able to do more. And I heard somebody say the other day, good people do good things with good money. And I love that. I love being part of that. And I love being part of that solution. So I'm thankful for it. I'm not the same person as I was 17 years ago. And I know that even better is coming.
Yes, I love that. Thank you for sharing. And I'm glad you got home safely.
Me too.
Okay. Well, guys, Elizabeth, I know I didn't ask you to speak, but would you like to share one or two things you love about this company or why you joined?
Sure. I love the community. I love being inspired, helping inspire others. And while I'm not always intense about sharing with others, people know what I stand for, and I'm consistently sharing that healthy living, healthy, that inspiring message to others. And I think that people are starving for something positive in their lives. They are looking for answers, and just however we can be a light in the darkness, I think speaks volumes. So, and that's what I love about Juice Plus, is that it's one of those things that you can do as much of or as little of as you want in terms of the business regarding, incorporating it into your lifestyle, but also, like Maria said, it can become your lifestyle just however much you want to put into it. So, and there's no pressure. It's just a lot of support. So that's what I love about it.
Ah, that's beautiful. Yeah, I like the saying too, this is your business, but you're not alone. You can work, like you said, as little or as much. And I won't say her name, but we have a partner that had to take a little back seat because she had some family crisis going on. And she messaged me the other day. I can get tears, just about to cry. But she said, Angel, I just want you to know, I just have my second biggest paycheck I've ever had. And I haven't touched this business in a couple of months, except for taking care of my customers, checking on my customers. And it was just incredible because she had a cousin that ordered a tower garden and then told her later. And she was just so happy. And she's like, things are getting better, but I'm so thankful I could keep my family first. And that's what we want people to keep your family first. We want you to do this business so you can spend more time with your children, your grandchildren, whatever the need is. And when these crises come, you don't have to have your, your metal to the pedal to the metal. Yeah. Sometimes you can let go of the gas a little bit, and that's okay. Your business is still here. And then Brandy added, it's only $52 a year. And you get your website, which is beautiful. And before I started this company, I had a website for my fitness, and it was a lot more than $52 a year. And I had to go in and update it and manage it. And I sold t-shirts and tank tops, and I had to constantly be changing the pictures and all that stuff. And it's work. And you can have several businesses. You don't have to just do Juice Plus. I know Brandy is a holistic life coach as well. And we're both fitness instructors. So you can have several side jobs. It doesn't have to just be one, but you want to make it fit your life. And I think we all agree this has fit our life beautifully. And it's a good fit for just about anybody. I'm going to share one more screen and then we'll wrap it up. If you go to our new website, I love our new website, guys. If y'all haven't visited it yet, it's just juiceplus.com. And then there's a tab that says become a partner at the top. You see where I clicked on that. And it tells you, so you could read that. Oh, you got to get rid of the cookies, right? But yeah, you can read all about what it takes here. Has our products, of course, if you want to look at the products and the benefits of being a partner. You can look up the average earnings. And like Maria said, the more people you help, the bigger your paycheck. It's pretty simple. And then there's just the steps to take if you want to join. But I just wanted to share that in case y'all haven't checked it out. I love our products as well. There's an overview tab. Let's see, yeah. That's what we have, the omegas, the fruits, the veggies, and the berries. Love everything about it. And you can read about the products as well, what they do for you, the brain, the vision, the heart. And we are the most researched nutritional product in the world. I love that. We're not a company that is here today and gone tomorrow. There's a lot of those popping up, and people need to do their research. When I had a brain tumor, trust me, I did my research, and there was one company that I was actually looking into, but it had a chemical. And when I found out about the chemical causing brain problems long term, I was like, no way am I putting that in my body. These are plant foods. And I always like to wrap up this call with 3 choices. You can start the products. Maybe you don't want to be a rep yet. You just want to be a customer, and that's fine. We have the red and green are the fruits and veggies. And then, of course, we have berries and omegas. I love that. And then we have where's our protein powder? Here it is. We have chocolate and vanilla. And there's free recipes, all sorts of freebies. And when you order, you actually get things like this. So cute, little recipe cards. Everything our company does is just top notch. So you can become a customer and you get fruits and veggies complimentary from your partners and your team. And that's just a blessing. Your kids can eat fruits and veggies every day at no cost. And you can also, if you aren't ready to be a customer yet, there's free resources. So you can get the free resources, become a customer, or join our mission. We are looking for more partners because right now people want to earn money online. More people are shopping online, more people are working online, and more people want to work from home. That's the #1 Google search right now is work from home. So this is a great time to reach out to the person who invited you to this call. Comment if you have questions, just let us know. I'm doing Facebook Live too, that's also a comment. So just let us know if you want to know more information. And also Thursday night, we're having another event like this with some amazing women who've been in our company as long as Maria, 17 years or around that time. So if you want to hear from some other people, let us know and you can be invited to that as well, because we would love to help you get started. All right, guys. Thanks for joining, Bonnie. Did you have any questions, Bonnie?
No, that's good. Thank you.
Thank you for joining. Bonnie's my sweet customer that I love.
Oh, you too.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.
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 Thank you.